here with my sidekick Davi, and today I'm talking about Things I'm Seeing Without You by Peter Bognanni. This is one of the books that I got in June. I got an early copy in my Game Changer collection, and I got to interview Peter Bognanni at that event. Click either up here or below to see that interview with the Fandom.net. I was really excited to read this book. It is about a girl who moves home after dropping out of school following the suicide of, I guess, her online boyfriend. Once she's at home trying to figure out what's next in her life, really, she gets an email from his account and comes to find out that not everything was as it seems. And it kind of leads her on this whole new journey. I gave it 4 stars. It was not my favorite book. I did enjoy it. I was invested in the characters, but not as much as I was hoping for. I don't know, I just wasn't connecting as much as I usually do in contemporary books. I was not as invested in the characters in this one as I have been in other stories. I did give it 4 stars, but it was like a weaker 4 stars. That was kind of rounding up. I'd say it was like 77%. I don't have that much to say. I liked the development of the story. I liked the way it turned out. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna get into some spoilers, so if you have not read the book yet, go read it and then come back. Okay? Okay, bye. Like I said, this wasn't my favorite book. This is probably going to be a pretty short review because honestly I've read another book since finishing this one 2 days ago, and I want to talk about that one. So I'm going to keep this short. I really don't have that much to say. I like that the catfishing aspect was explored here in a different way than you normally see it. Typically it is somebody that is trying to hurt the person or just doesn't care about them at all, or is just like getting a kick out of it. But sometimes you do hear about in real life stories where the person was trying to be honest but just knew that the person wouldn't be able to accept that person and therefore was just scared. And this is closer to that, except for the fact that it didn't start out as catfishing. It started out as the real person that she thought she was talking to, and then he kind of dropped off the face of the earth, so his roommate stepped in. Originally, to try to fix things and keep him from completely destroying her, he wanted to like soften the blow, but then he couldn't break up with her, so he just kept talking to her. I can't imagine being in her head and finding this out. I don't think I would ever be able to forgive him, but at the same time, I also kind of understand where he was coming from. It was this weird thing where I wanted them to get together, and yet I didn't because the whole situation was just weird. So I do kind of like where it ended up, where they were together, they had their moment, but they weren't like going out of their way to be together. And I feel like that's fair, because it's unrealistic to be like, oh yeah, you did this, but that's okay, I love you now, so we're all good. No. I think I also can't fully connect to wanting to be around funerals all the time as someone that has only been around a few, and I can't imagine doing that for a living. I know people do, but I can't imagine that. It's also, I don't know, I was thinking about The Fault in Our Stars a lot while I was reading this, which is strange to say, but just the aspect of the line in The Fault in Our Stars where it's a funeral is for the living. So I couldn't fully get behind the idea that they were doing all of these funerals to represent the person when that person's not going to see it. And the funeral is for the living, so let them do what they want. And if that's what they wanted, fine. I also thought about The Fault in Our Stars when they did the living funeral, because, oh, that scene destroyed me. Except that living funeral didn't even happen in this book. Like I said, I don't have that much to say about this. I didn't care that much about the father's relationship and situation with Grace. I just didn't care that much. I probably honestly should have given it 3 stars. but I think of 3 stars as being a lot less than most people do. I don't know, I think I'm kind of done talking about this one. There's not that much to say. It was kind of so-so. I'm sorry. I hope you liked it. If you disagree with me, please let me know. Please let me know your favorite parts, because maybe I'm forgetting something, because I just read another book that I gave 5 stars and it's like taking over my brain right now. So if you disagree with me, let me know why, and maybe you can change my mind, because right now I didn't love it. Anyway, if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe by clicking up here. Follow me on Twitter at ReaderGonnaRead, and I will talk to you next time. Goodbye! Hey, Ellie and Dobby here. Like the video? Come subscribe. Do it right now. Click it.